And good evening, everyone. You're looking at a partial list of the unsolved murders and other cold cases in Chautauqua County. The sheriff's office there has made solving these crimes a big priority. And today, a big financial boost for that effort. Congressman Nick Langworthy was in Mayville today to announce that he secured $100,000 for this unsolved unit. The money is part of the recently passed federal spending bill, and it will help pay for the sometimes expensive work of investigating these types of cases. Over the past half century, the sheriff's office has identified more than 24 unsolved victims in Chautauqua County who were either murdered, went missing, or were unidentified. The majority of those were young women.
There's way too many unsolved cases, too many missing people that we need to continue to work.
Thanks to the hard work of Sheriff Jim Quattrone and the men and women of the Chautauqua County Sheriff's Office, these families have hope for closure and justice for their loved ones.
Joining me now live are senior investigators Tom DeZino and Tom Tarpley. It is great to have both of you on. We've talked a few times over the past couple of years since you guys have been in the job. I know that you came to us from the West Coast and have a lot of experience in this type of stuff. And cold cases, as we mentioned, there are expensive to investigate. Mr. DeZino, let me start with you and just ask how far this $100,000 will go to help with the important work you're doing.
It will take us down the path of being able to look at more cases with more evidence than we can without it. It really broadens our base and ability to do more case work at the same time.
Mr. Tarpley, I mentioned there are more than a couple dozen cold cases in Chautauqua County. Again, this is including missing people, unsolved murders, remains that were never identified. I mean, it's a long list for what is a rural county, but it was interesting to hear the sheriff today say that it's money well spent and it is a priority. Why is it that this is so important?
Mostly for the victims' families. They've wanted answers for so long and they deserve those answers. And just as important, the sheriff sent a real clear message today that if you commit these crimes in Chautauqua County, they're not going to be forgotten. Someone is going to be hunting you down, and that's what we're going to do. We're going to hunt these people down and bring closure for the families.
Mr. DeZino, talk to us about the type of work that goes into this. And these are cases, sadly, there are cold cases all over the country. And I know the sheriff said today he prefers to call them unsolved because really they're not cold, right? They're hot cases in your mind in terms of actively out there and doing the hard work.
A lot of agencies have worked on these cases for years. We have cases going back 50 years. And so you can imagine when you start, you're looking at documents from 50 years ago on paper that's pretty brittle, note cards. People didn't have computers back when these crimes started. So what we have to first do is collate all that information and put it in a way that we actually could read it and handle it. Then you track the evidence down, which is another entirely different case. And so we're librarians to begin with, taking all the information and putting it in a usable form so that you could do an analysis on what do we have, what is worth going after, what do we need to go out and find. The first case is all collection.
Yeah, and then it just goes from there. Mr. Tarpley, I know that you've had some success already with some of these cases. Again, we've talked to you a few times. Walk us through what I guess you're most proud of thus far and the challenges ahead for you.
I think what we're most proud of so far is that we really have a good handle on these cases. And in some of the specific cases, we have identified suspects. We've got evidence out to crime labs for processing. So we've done a good job in a short time of taking in a lot of information and developing workable leads and identifying suspects. The challenge, ahead for us are many. There are so many cases. We need to focus on those cases which have a good solvability factor, and certainly this money today will help us do that with getting key pieces of evidence analyzed.
And Mr. DeZino, I know that you talked today at this news conference as well about how important coordination is. Obviously, it's not just the Chautauqua County Sheriff's Office in Chautauqua County. You have a lot of municipal police departments. You have to all work together. You said, and again, you're not originally from here, right? You came from the West Coast most recently. That doesn't happen everywhere, right? You don't always get that coordination.
No, there's a lot of what we call jurisdictional blindness is a real detriment to solving crimes, where people only have, this is my case, I'm not sharing any information. I think because of Sheriff Quattrone's reputation and his ability to work with others, we haven't really encountered that. We've had pretty good success at sharing data and agencies sharing information with us and back and forth. We have a Facebook social media presence that's generating a tremendous amount of community leads, and we give those leads out to every agency involved.
And Mr. Tarpley, I only have maybe 10 or 15 seconds left, but for somebody who has information, even if it's something that you think might not be significant in one of these cases, you might find significance in it, right?
Yeah, absolutely. And anybody can contact the sheriff's office, or as Investigator DeZino said, our Unsolved Chautauqua Facebook page. You can leave information there and it will be followed up on.